Christ Nation, pledge your allegiance. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Lydia again with another update for Christ Nation, be 100% His. And I'm here to give you the second scripture of the day, which is Luke 9:23. But first, I've got a story to tell. My youth pastor this past Sunday, he gave an amazing word where he basically talked about we as disciples of Christ, we need to get to a place where we would rather die than to be away from Christ. And he gave this example. When he was 15 years old, he had a fight against a Russian guy in the boxing Olympics, I guess. And unfortunately, he lost miserably. Then he had a second chance. And in that second chance, news reporters are asking him, what is the theme of, your campaign this year? And he's saying redemption. Why? Because he knew inside of himself that he was going to beat the same Russian guy maybe next. I guess it was about 5 years later. Well, his coach gave him this speech. In order for you to win, you will have to rather die than to lose. And that's kind of how we need to do as Christians. We should rather die than to not be a disciple of Christ. It should be our motivation for actually getting to that point that we need to get to in order to reap the benefits that God has for us. So that's where I am in my life. I'm at this point where I'd rather die than to not do the things that God has called me to do. So hopefully you can develop that mindset as well. And in order to help you along in this process, the scripture reference that he used was Luke 9:23, and I'm going to read it from the Amplified version. It reads, "And he said to all, if any person wills to come after me, let him deny himself, disown himself, forget, lose sight of himself and his own interests, refuse and give up himself, and take up his cross daily and follow me. Cleave steadfastly to me, conform wholly to my example in living, and, if need be, in dying also." So I hope that is a scripture you can hold on to, and that's all I have for you guys today. So until next time, this is Lydia signing out with Christ Nation. Be 100% His.